morning, everyone. Rise and shine. Guess what time it is? It's time for Wednesday mornings with the Diva. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome back to all my loyal subscribers. And if you're new to this channel, stick around. We are a great bunch of gals. Just hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you get your notifications, and you get to sit in with us every Wednesday. This is going to be very different. I have never done a video like this before. I just wanted to come on and chit chat. And so please bear with me, you know what? Or join in. Just grab your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, and if you're across the pond, a glass of wine or a glass of champagne, and let's roll. I wanted to talk to you because, first of all, I need to thank you. Every now and again, it's important for me to share my gratitude towards you. I'm going on 3 years now. It's going to be 3 years in July. And every now and again, I'd say for the last 6 months, I've been tossing around the idea of throwing in the towel. You know, it's very competitive. There is a lot of mature women here on YouTube. And I figure, you know what? I don't think there's anything more that anyone can glean from me, or get any value from me. But then I post a video, and then I read all your beautiful comments. And you know what? That makes it all worthwhile. I'm not making any money on this channel. Don't kid yourself. I really don't. It's pennies. Just pennies. I don't do any sponsored videos because, I refuse to follow a script, and it's just not my style. And I'm not going to come on and pimp products either. It's, again, not my style. My integrity is just way too important for me. So what I get from this channel is you, my friends, and I owe so much to you for taking the time of watching, leaving comments, and for those of you that are, not comfortable leaving a comment, but you email me with your questions or your concerns, it means a lot to me. It really does, and don't you ever forget it. I just had to say that. I needed to share that with you, how important you all are to me. And I love how, we've become friends. To me, you're my friends. I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee with you. Mind you, I've had my coffee a long time ago, but you get my drift. It just feels like I'm sitting down with good friends, just shooting the breeze. That's what I think I'm going to call this channel, shooting the breeze. But the reason why I'm not prepared is that I'm rushing off to a dental appointment, and I just didn't have time to prepare everything. And I thought, oh, well, I don't want to skip a week. I'm going to come on and chat. And I'm going to talk about a couple of things, a couple of ideas, upcoming videos that I have for you. And you can just, give me your thoughts or your ideas of what you'd like to have. One of the videos that I'm going to be doing in mid-May is I'm going to do a spring and summer fashion video. And what I'm going to do, the way I'm going to do it is I work with what I call a capsule wardrobe, where you have like 10 pieces that you can mix and match, and just by changing one piece up, you can dress it up or dress it down. And I want to do it so that all of the pieces are available for you if you want to get them. I want it to be budget friendly. And there's one thing that I'm good at, is that you can walk into an Old Navy and pick up a couple of items for 10, 15 bucks, and I could have you looking like you've just walked off of the runway in Milan. That is a knack that I have, and that I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to be doing that video. I just have to get my son to record it for me because I don't have a viewfinder. I can't see whether my head's cut off or whether you just see my feet or whatnot. This is easy because I'm sitting and I'm just staring right at the camera. So it's like hit or miss. My face is somewhere in there. But that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing a fashion. The other thing is I take notes. Whenever you leave me a comment of something that you'd like me to talk about, I take notes. And some of the video ideas I got, actually, one of them was from Kelly Q. She wanted to know how to be elegant or stay elegant over 50. Simple and elegant. You know what? If you would like to chime in on that, I would certainly be prepared to do a video on that. That's a great topic. Another one is from Janet Lee. She wanted a video on how to cope with menopause, and that's not easy. I tell you, the hot flashes are just, oh my God, we won't even go there. Anyhow, I thought that would be another topic. So if you are interested, please leave that in the comments section. And also, I wanted to talk about a subject or sort of comment that I made a couple of videos ago, and a lot of you have of course chimed in your comments to me when I had said that I found it disturbing when I see these young girls, you know, with Botox and fillers, and I do find it disturbing. And I think what I find disturbing, and I think what I'm getting at, I think the beauty about our age group, and my age, what I'm talking about is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever. But, you know, in that age category. We grew up in a generation, I grew up in the 60s and early 70s. The only influence that we had in terms of the beauty world were beauty magazines. And maybe the commercials on TV, and we'd have the drugstore where it was CoverGirl, where if you went to get a foundation, you had 3, light, medium, and dark. Remember, you had CoverGirl, you had Bonnie Bell, you had 1006. Gosh, I remember 1006. No, that's what we had, so it was a very small, very small beauty, whatever, industry for us. And, we didn't have the Sephoras and I guess Ultas in that age group. Today, when I look at these young girls, I would hate to be that age today, because with YouTube and Instagram and all this social media, it's almost sending a message that unless you are less than perfect, you don't exist. And I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. When I see someone like a Kylie Jenner, who is 16 years old, who's had more plastic surgeries, carrying more plastic than a Tupperware sales lady, with the butt implants and the breast implants and the lip I think that's sad, that because the girls that are looking up to this young lady are 12 and 13-year-olds, and they want to look like that. That's what I find disturbing. I find disturbing when you see these young girls doing these makeup looks, what they call their no makeup looks, and yet it takes them 16 products to get the no makeup looks. When we were teenagers, no makeup meant no makeup. Wearing a lip gloss was called makeup. So it's a very different times and different pressures. We didn't have those pressures then. We had in school the girls that wore makeup and the girls that didn't wear makeup, or the girls that were not allowed to wear makeup that would come and put the makeup on at school in the bathroom and wash it off before they got home. And if you can relate to that, I can. But that's the thing that I was referring to, how I just find it a little bit disturbing, because I see this generation growing up being frozen in time, because at one point, there's just so much cosmetic surgery that they become unrecognizable. If you look at them from one decade to the next, they don't even look the same. Their bodies are different and whatnot. So I just find that I just find it sad. I find it really sad, and I'm just glad that I'm not in that generation. So that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. And before I go, I'm going to share with you some sandals that I picked up over the weekend, and I was going to do them for my fashion vlog, but I'm just worried that if you want to get them, they'll be sold out. But here they are. Now, one of the things that you have to know about me is that I cannot wear flats. I have an arched foot, so when I wear flat shoes, it actually hurts my back. So I always have to have a little, even a wee wedge, just to give me that slight elevation. So keep that in mind when I show you what I got. But also, and it's funny because when I think of my mother, I never saw my mother in flats ever. I never saw my mother in flats, and I never saw my mother in running shoes or sneakers. And I was just thinking about it this morning when I was pulling out my shoes, and I'm thinking, my mother, even her slippers had heels on them. I just never saw her without a heel. But anyhow, here's the first pair that I got. And this is like just a nice casual platformed sandal, and they are so comfortable. They're padded. They're from Aldo, and I got them in black, and I also got them in cognac, but they didn't have my size in cognac, so I ordered them, so I should be getting them this week. But they are so comfortable, and I like these because you can dress them up like you can dress them down. And when I mean dress them up, I wouldn't wear these with a power suit, but with a nice long skirt or a maxi dress, they would look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love these. They're really, really comfortable. And actually, talking about flats, this is as flat as I go. These are my Michael Kors flip-flops, but you see they've got a little bit of a wedge to them, so it gives me that little height that I need. And these are also really, really comfortable. The other shoe that I got is this one here, and this is also by Aldo. It's just a slip-on mule, but this netting is suede, and it also comes in the black and the cognac. But they didn't have the cognac in my size. I had to order them, but they are so comfortable. And these as well, you can really dress up or dress down. I just thought these. I'm going to be sharing these in my my fashion video, but just in case, I'm going to put the links down below if you're interested. And also, talking about links, I want to know, I have been putting, probably for about the last year, I've been posting in my video all the links to my face of the day. I just wanted to know, is it any value? Does anybody actually look at that? If so, I'll continue. If not, it's just like for me to get all the links. It takes me a long time just to complete my information box. So just please let me know whether it is value. If you do have a look at it, and if you're interested in me continuing doing so, if it's a value, then it will be my pleasure. On that note, I'm rushing off to the dentist, and I hate going to the dentist. I would rather give birth than go to the dentist. But anyhow, I digress. Got to keep these pearly whites white. So have a great rest of the day, and have a great balance of the week. Je vous embrasse de Montréal. Soyez prudents, soyez belle. And what does Natalie tell you? Natalie tells you when you look at yourself in the mirror, Natalie tells you you're beautiful. Because you know what? You are. You're beautiful inside. The rest is just decoration. Play with your makeup. Love you, ladies. Bye for now.